Hi you guys, I cannot believe that it is already the end of March. This month has gone incredibly quick. So I want to make sure I got my favorites video filmed and up for you guys before it was completely and totally over, instead of, a couple weeks in the next month like I've been doing. So I'm just going to jump right in and get started. I don't have a ton to show you today, mostly because I picked up a lot of products at the end of this month that I'm trying out. So I can't quite count them as favorites just yet, but I do have some things that I've been consistently going to throughout the month that are definitely in the favorites list, plus a few non-makeup things that are just kind of fun. So I'm going to jump right in and get started with the makeup first. One of my very favorites this month is by Physicians Formula. This is their Nude Wear Touch of Glow palette. I got mine in light, and this thing is gorgeous. First of all, the packaging is beautiful. And it has a little open back flap with a brush that I rarely use. It's rose gold with this cute little bow. And then when you open it up, it has a full palette in here. I noticed a lot of people will swirl these together. I don't do that. I actually use these separately. This shade I don't use a lot. This one's meant to be an all-over kind of skin tone powder. I really don't use it that much. If I get tanner during the summer, then I will go ahead and use this kind of as a darker highlighter. But for now, I'm using mainly these three colors. I'm using this one as a highlighter. This is one of my very favorite highlighter shades I have found recently. Like, this is what I have on my cheeks right now, and it is my #1 highlighter. Then I love this blush, this bright pink. I don't use it by itself, but I will usually layer it on top of something else, like my Tarte Fearless blush, just to add a bit of brightness to it. And then I've been using this as a contour. Yes, it does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but honestly, it doesn't bother me that much. If I'm going for a strict contour, then I have a specific contour that I use for that. But if I just want to add a little bit more dimension in my face, I'll go ahead and use this. So really, this is really nice if I need to do my makeup on the go. I can just throw this in my makeup bag in my purse and kind of get everything done very quickly. Up next is the eyeliner that I'm actually wearing right now on my tight line and my waterline. And this is an eyeliner I got in a Sephora Favorites box a while ago. It's by Marc Jacobs, and it's his Highliner Gel Liner in Blacker. And this is just, sorry it's a mess right now, but this is just a gorgeous liner. I absolutely love this. This stays better on the waterline than any liner I've ever used. Like, this hands down beats all of my Urban Decay liners and things like that for just staying in place and not moving. So huge fan of this. When I start getting low on this one, I am going to go and get the full-size version of it. Up next are a couple things that I've had on my to pick up list for quite a while, but I just kind of went, well, the generic version's been working. And then I picked up the actual name brand good version of them and was amazed at the difference. First thing I got was a pair of Tweezerman tweezers. I know, I've known these are the best for years, but my brain always went, I can just deal with the tweezers I have. And so I started basically collecting, I had like 5 or 6 different pairs of cheap tweezers. And I'm trying to kind of downsize the amount of stuff I have. So I was like, I'm just going to go out, get a really good pair and get rid of the rest, except for the super pointy ones, which are in my first aid kit now. for removing kid splinters. But anyway, I got these. I got the pink enamel ones, and I love them. They are gorgeous. They are super duper sharp. They're super duper detailed. I've never pinched my skin with these, and they just work amazing. Huge fan of these. And then the other thing I got that I've been kind of trying different generics of, and it's never quite worked out, is the Beauty Blender. I finally caved, I finally bought it. Mine's a little bit bigger than it is normally because I just used it to apply my makeup today, and it is filthy, of course, because it hasn't been cleaned. But I absolutely love this. I actually prefer this to my brushes for applying my liquid foundations now. Today I'm actually wearing this with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. And this is absolutely amazing with really getting and working the foundation into your skin. I am a huge, huge fan of this. Next up is a product that I have been dying to try out. And I've been looking and looking and looking for a version of it in the United States, and they just weren't making it. I literally scoured every single store I could find, and that's micellar water, because my eyes are incredibly, incredibly sensitive with makeup removers. Pretty much anything I use will sting the crap out of my eyes, including most oil-based removers. So I heard that the micellar water was huge over in Britain and Europe, and they were using it and loving it, and it takes off all the makeup, no burning, no stinging. I picked some up. I finally found some. I know the Garnier version of this is very popular, but I cannot find it anywhere, so I haven't tried it out yet, but I did manage to find the Simple Cleansing Micellar Water at Target. It's the only place I've seen it so far, and I probably used it for about 2 weeks now, and I'm in love with it. This stuff is my go-to makeup remover now. It takes off everything. It takes off waterproof, it takes off heavy liner. I mean, it's amazing. So this is what I use at night, and my eyes do not sting at all with this, even if I get it into my eyes. So huge, huge fan of this. This is my holy grail makeup remover right now. If I find anything better, I will let you guys know. But for right now, this is it. And it's inexpensive. It only runs about $6 for this bottle, and you can see I barely used any so far. So if you're looking for an amazing and expensive makeup remover, especially if you tend to do a lot of heavy eyeliner and mascara like I do, this is definitely one to pick up and try. Another thing that has been on my list for quite a while is a Tangle Teezer. I use normal paddle brushes for my hair and my daughter's hair. Now, my hair isn't super long right now. It's probably about bra strap length. It's about this long, and yes, I'm wearing my very favorite shirt. But my girl's hair is crazy long. Both of my daughters have waist-length hair, and it's incredibly, incredibly fine, so it gets tangled really badly. And my youngest is 3, and she still likes to, you know, eat a pancake and then run her fingers through her hair, because why not? So I usually have massive morning battles with them trying to get all those tangles out of their hair, or I'm washing their hair like every single day to get all the stickiness out and all of the tangles, and it's just not good for their hair. So I went ahead and I decided to pick up a Tangle Teezer. Sorry, I cannot talk today. Not enough caffeine so far. I picked up just a standard original Tangle Teezer in pink, and I was able to brush her hair and my younger daughter's hair without a single fuss from either of them. In fact, if I go to brush their hair with a regular brush without using this first, they will throw a fit. I've also been using this on my hair, and I am in love with it. It is absolutely amazing. It's incredibly easy to clean. The hair just comes right out of it. It will get out knots that are like this big around. I'm not kidding. And it's really gentle. The bristles are incredibly flexible, and it just works them out very, very well. If you have really long hair that's super fine, that tangles and breaks easily, or if you've been having issues with, you know, getting through your kids' hair and need something, go ahead and give this a shot. I was skeptical at first. I kept the receipt in the box because I was like, if this doesn't work, it's going back. And I am just really, really happy, and this is probably my favorite of March. Last things I have, 2 pairs of shoes and a treat. The 2 pairs of shoes I've gotten recently. I don't tend to spend a lot on shoes. I try and keep it in the under $40 range on shoes to keep it reasonable. The first pair is this pair. These are low ankle boots, high-heeled of course, with gold buckles, and the heels are probably about 4 inches. These are from Sam and Libby. I got these at Target. I think they ran about, I want to say about $20. And they just have this cute little tassel pull on the zip, and I love the gold accents on this. I'm getting more into playing around with different kinds of metals. I used to be a strictly silver girl. I wouldn't do gold, rose gold, any of that, and now I'm really kind of branching out and using a variety of metals in what I wear. But yeah, I am in love with these shoes. They're amazing. Mind you, they aren't the most comfortable, but for short wear, they are really nice. And I think they'll be more comfortable once I get a set of sole inserts for them. My other favorite pair, you guys know I am in love with Rock & Republic shoes, but I refuse to pay full price for them. I got lucky and managed to find another pair at Kohl's that were being discontinued on clearance. $22 for these. They are beautiful. They are gorgeous. Oh, I love them. They have these gorgeous grommets all across the straps and the ankle strap. You'll notice that whenever I wear heels that are really tall, I have to have an ankle strap because my heels are so thin compared to the front of my foot that I cannot keep my heel inside of a regular pump. So all of my heels have to have ankle straps because otherwise I can't wear them because my heel will continuously slip out. Even with heel inserts. I've even tried like tripling heel inserts in some shoes and it didn't work. I eventually had to get rid of the shoes, which made me cry because they were adorable. But I've since then learned my lesson. Heel straps always. I love these. They are very tall. They're about 5 inches. These are incredibly comfortable. I don't know what it is about the way Rock & Republic centers their heel on the shoe that makes them so comfortable to walk in. Amazing, amazing deal on them. They were originally either $75 or $80. I got them for like $22. I've probably only worn them about twice so far because it has been so cold to wear strappy heels. So the 2 days we've had that have been above 50 degrees, I've worn these, and I was planning on wearing them tonight, but unfortunately it is cloudy and only about 31 degrees out right now. So they're just gonna have to sit in my closet and look pretty until it warms up a little bit. But I am definitely in love with them. And I have one more favorite for the month of March. Part of my problem I've been having is this pregnancy has been a little bit different than others in that normally I can eat any kind of chocolate, pregnant or not pregnant. I am all about, you name it, Cadbury, Hershey, everything. I will eat it. This pregnancy, I cannot eat regular chocolate. For some reason, I can taste any chemical fillers in any kind of chocolate, even the really good dairy milk bars, which are normally my go-to chocolate. I cannot eat them. Literally, all I taste is chemicals and funkiness, and I've found one type of chocolate I can eat. And unfortunately, the only place I can get it is, about an hour drive away from my house. There is a store called Earth Fare that's about an hour away from my house, and it's an not all organic, but it's kind of a health food store. It's kind of like a Whole Foods, except it's a little bit smaller and much, much more reasonably priced from what I've heard. Like they're the only place in my area you can find dry packed scallops, or you can find things that are organic, you know, more than 1 or 2 shelves worth. It's a really amazing store. I love it. They also carry a lot of local stuff there, which I really like. My very favorite thing that I get every time I go to Earth Fare is, funny enough, the only kind of straight chocolate, like chocolate candy, chocolate bar type chocolate, that I can actually eat right now that tastes good to me. And that is their organic chocolate truffles. These are amazing. They're USDA organic. It's cocoa, veggie oil, cane sugar, cocoa butter, cocoa powder, and that's pretty much it. These are amazing. They're about $6 or $7, which really, when you think of the price of a bag of standard truffles at the drugstore, isn't that expensive. This is what they look like. They are covered in cocoa powder, which is amazing. And I keep them in the fridge because they have no waxes or stabilizers in them. They will melt very, very easily. So I do keep them in the fridge, and then bring them out, you know, a couple minutes before I want to eat one. I'll just set one on a plate or something. That way it's softer. But yeah, for some reason, I cannot eat regular chocolate right now. It's got to be these. I don't know why. This is probably the weirdest pregnancy I've ever had, because for some reason, all I want is fruit, dairy products, salad, and the occasional steak. Like, I can hardly get near anything else. Like, I don't want to just sit and binge on chips or junk food or anything, which is normally what I do while I'm pregnant. So it's kind of a good thing because it's really kept my weight gain very, very minimal. But it's also been hard to try and get all the nutrients in that I need, and all the calories that I need, because I can only eat so much because I get full. But then again, if everything I'm eating is so low calorie, it's hard to kind of keep a balance there. Sorry about the changing light. It looks like we have another storm moving in because it keeps getting lighter and darker outside. So I'm sorry if the lights keep changing. But yeah, these are my other very, very favorite of the month, because these have kept me sane, because you guys know I love my chocolate. That is it for my March favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, or want to say hi, I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. And you can also keep up with me on JoannaBrooks.net and on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. I am pretty much everywhere, and all the links for those are down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!